Hi everybody! I have decided to do something new and different with Live Inspired. So living inspired, of course, means showing up as our truest and best self, the essence of who we are. It means to live in spirit. And our spirit is the essence and trueness of who we are and the best version of ourselves. And there are many things that we can do to help us to do that. So I've decided to add a segment called A Few of My Favorite Things. And these are some of the things that I have in my life that help me to show up as my truest and best self, whether it's something to help me physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. This body is important. I have work to do here, and this is the body that I've been given to do that work in, so I want to take care of my body. And so one of the things that will help is with food, and so I'm going to talk about that tonight. Before I talk about that, and a product or service actually that I just have fallen in love with over the last week or two, and I want to tell you before I say anything else that this company doesn't even know I exist. They don't even know about me, so they're not paying me or endorsing me. I'm not doing this for any endorsement. I'm doing this because I really do love this service, and the food has been absolutely delicious. Look, y'all, I am not a huge food person. I know that I need food to nourish my body, to keep me going. Generally, I eat to satisfy that. Not that I don't enjoy food, sometimes I do, but I'm saying by and large, eating is just a chore for me, trying to figure out what to make, how to cook it. Part of that, of course, is because, for those of you who don't know me, my body is extremely sensitive. I have celiac, so I don't eat gluten or wheat. My body gets upset with dairy. It doesn't like meat a whole lot. Like I'm not a vegan or vegetarian. I do eat meat when my body tells me it wants meat, but most of the time outside of like fish and some poultry, like I'm not a huge meat person. My body just doesn't agree with it. So I try to listen to my body and give it what it wants and don't give it what it doesn't want. And I find more and more it really is moving me toward a plant-based diet. I don't know what that'll be in the future, but right now that's what's happening for me. So one of my challenges is, of course, finding a plant-based diet that was gluten-free for a home delivery service. And I wanted a home delivery service because it's just me. And so I will go and get live foods because I prefer to eat whole live foods at the store. If I want to make something with lettuce, I got to get a whole head of lettuce. I can't get like lettuce for one or two servings. And so by the time I get down to using that lettuce again or needing it again, it's bad. And so I throw out all this food. It's the same thing with most any vegetable that I want to try to get. Carrots. Like I got to get a bag of carrots. I got to get a bag of, celery. And by the time I get through all of it, it's bad. And that's just so wasteful. So I thought that a home delivery service might be a good option for me. Plus my schedule, I have a day job and I also do this energy work and the Live Inspired things that I do. And sometimes I log off from my day job and I have like an hour before I have a coaching session. So I needed something quick and simple that I didn't have to spend time thinking about what am I going to put in my body tonight? What am I going to put together for food? And this service, Green Chef, has been let me tell you, y'all, the food. I posted, if you're on my Facebook, you know that I posted one of the meals. I never do that because it's food, right? But the food was so good. So let me tell you, the first night I had something with like a truffle sauce and some mushrooms, and I don't like mushrooms. At least I didn't think I did until now. It had a truffle sauce with mushrooms over like, I don't know if it was a bit of rice or polenta or something, whatever it was delicious. And I thought, okay, that's good introduction. That lasted me for 3 meals because I don't eat that much. What I have is the package I got is 3 meals a week for 2 people. So you can't get a single person package. But for me, 3 meals a week for 2 people, I knew that would last me 1 to 2 weeks because I don't eat that much. So the first meal, I actually got 3 meals out of it. I had my dinner that night, and then I got lunch and dinner the next day out of that. But then I made the stuffed red bell peppers with this chimichurri sauce over like jasmine rice. Oh, y'all, look, I ate a whole serving of that, and it wasn't because I was still hungry. Like this was a situation where it was so good, I just could not stop eating it, y'all. I couldn't stop eating it. It was so good. I woke up Wednesday excited about what I was gonna have for dinner. I don't think that's ever happened in my whole life, except for the times when I didn't have food to eat. There were those occasions when I didn't have food to eat and I knew I was going to be able to eat that night. Then in that case, yes. But other than that, I've never woke up like truly excited about what I was going to eat that night. This food is so good, you guys, and it's gluten-free, plant-based. They have 3 plans. They have a keto-based plan, they have what's called their balanced plan, which has a mixture of things, and then they have their plant-based. And I believe you can get gluten-free options with any one that you choose. For me, every week that I've picked from the menu, they've had really good gluten-free options for me to choose from, and every meal that I have had has been delicious. So tonight, what I'm having is the maple-glazed carrots with figs. Yeah, put your eyes on that, y'all. Maple glazed carrots with figs. Oh my God, I'm so excited to try this one. I'm so excited. And what they do is they send you a box with all of your meals in there, all the ingredients that you need. The only thing you don't get is like your salt and your oils and your pots and pans, obviously. It also comes with this great little recipe thing that tells you, you know, what the calorie content is. It tells you everything that you'll need to prep the meal ahead of time. On the back side, it has the actual recipe to show you how to get from point A to point B and what you need to do. I will tell you, I feel like there's a lot of salt in here. I'm not a huge salt person. It's fine, do whatever you want to do, but the good thing is even if you don't want a lot of salt, you can cut back on that. I've sauteed something almost every meal, so there's that too, but I use olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil generally if I'm sauteing something. You can use whatever you want, so that's the good part. If you don't want to saute, don't saute. If you're concerned about the fat contents of the oils or whatever. But really, I just wanted to tell you about this service, Green Chef. They're out of Boulder, Colorado, I believe. And I will tell you this, there was one person I saw who said that their delivery was late. In fact, they said their delivery was so late that the food was bad by the time they got it. So I want to be fair about that. That didn't happen for me. My food, the first box came, I think, a day late. It was supposed to come on Friday. It came on Saturday. The second box came on Friday on time, as it should, got everything that I needed. So I've not had any issues. That could be because they're in Boulder and I'm in Colorado. So my guess is, and it came FedEx. So my guess is if you're local, it's probably definitely not an issue. If you're not, probably still not an issue. This was one person that had an issue. I don't know, you can do your homework and find out. They do have a Facebook page. They have a website, Green Chef. Here's their little logo so you can know that you got the right place. But if you have any questions about them, ask me. It is not cheap, but I feel like most home delivery services aren't. And for me, for what you're getting, good, fresh, whole, quality foods, it was worth it to me. And they do offer a special right now. I think you get like $90 off your over 4 boxes or something. I don't remember, but you can go check it out. But if you have any more questions for me about that, I can tell you what I know, but truth of the matter is you probably do better by just going to their website or checking out their Facebook. So anyway, hope you had a great meal tonight. I am excited about the one that I'm about to eat. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great night. Bye-bye.